Whether you are a man or a woman, the things that you used to find attractive before you got closer to God or before you really started taking your healing journey serious, they become a turnoff and they become a ick for you, because the closer that you get to God, you pour more love into yourself. God is love, and you pour more light in yourself. Therefore, that light exposes darkness and exposes the things that you could not see before when you was sleeping, when you was in darkness. But because you are in the light now, and it exposes everything for what it is, you just cannot unsee it. So when you meet certain people and they don't operate in the fruits of the spirit, or when you meet certain people and they try to put on a facade or play as if they are God's child or that they are on the same journey as you, you can see right through that. You can see right through it because God has gifted you with discernment. And all discernment is it's not being able to distinguish between good and bad, because you can clearly see what is good and what is bad. It's being able to see between two things that both look good, but what is authentically and purely good, and being able to see beyond the mask when you look at people. So it makes it very hard for you to date or to surround yourself with people that portray that they are a certain kind of way, but you can see right through their BS every time, because you are looking at their fruit. You are looking at whether or not they operate in the fruits of the spirit, whether or not they are gentle, kind, rooted in self-control, and they're a disciplined person. You're looking for that. But when you continuously are unhealed, you will be attracted to chaos, confusion, people who are broken, or people who continuously want to gaslight you, or people who are continuously trying to manipulate you into thinking that you are problematic or the bad person because you choose not to be around them. Because at the end of the day, you can look at somebody or have one conversation with them and know if you guys are equally yoked or unequally yoked. And so these people will be so offensive because you will literally cut them off, because you don't need to wait for the red flags, because just through a conversation, you know that you guys do not have the same mindset. And to them, when you just respectfully decline their invitation to grow a relationship with them, they have the nerve to have a issue with you or be upset with you, because you know it's not going to go nowhere. You know that their lifestyle or how they rock is not in alignment with your lifestyle. You know that their values or the way that they think does not align with you. And again, how can two walk together unless they agree? There are so many couples that are married to each other that are unequally yoked. So we have got to stop wasting our own time, wasting other people's time, and we know that we are unequally yoked with them. Yes, people change. Yes, people evolve. But it is always best to meet people where they're at, accept them for who they are and where they're at. And if that does not align with you or bring you peace, purpose, and clarity, then cut it off. Because the worst thing you could ever do is marry somebody that is outside of God's will. He says, let no one separate what I put together. A lot of these marriages, he didn't put it together. Therefore, that's why they are ending in divorce.